Hi, and welcome to my channel, DIY with Jeannie. If this is your first time visiting us, welcome. It is great to have you. I appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you are a subscriber or a repeat viewer, welcome back. Again, it is wonderful to have you. I really do appreciate all of the time that you spend with us. Now, to continue on with our Christmas in July, but also some ideas of things that you can do. I am going to be going on vacation soon, and I am going to take craft things with me. We're going on a cruise. I'll have a number of sea days, and so that'll give me some time while we're gone that I can work on my crafting things. So I always get overwhelmed around Christmas time trying to get my Christmas cards done. I never have a card ready that I need ready when I need one, like you have a birthday that just came upon you and you'd forgotten all about it, and you don't really have the time to sit down and make that card. Or you want to get some Christmas cards together, some different types of Christmas cards. And so what I've got here are just a few stamps that I can stamp up real quick and then have ready. And what do I mean by have ready? So I stamped these little mittens, and now I can use them on a card. I have my little snowmen that I can use on a card. This is like your background paper, so let me show you. If I were to add that to a background piece of paper and then add that to a card front, I just need to add a sentiment and I'm ready to go. And we can stamp up a whole bunch of sentiments, and we'll be doing that on a later one. But this is what I do. I stamp up a bunch of images that need color, and then I take them with me in a folder that I can then color when I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. I just have colored pencils or markers or whatever. Now, something that's interesting if you use a good marker is, depending on the look you're going for, I could use the back of this, and I really kind of like the way that looks. It's a very watercolory look to it, and while it may not be as clear as it could be, it's still kind of a cool look. So you'll see how they look, and that really is, that's a really nice look to have to it. So I have these now that I can use on a Christmas card. So what we're going to do today is we're going to stamp some that I'll be taking with me. So I am using VersaFine, and you want to use an ink that is not a water-based ink, because I'm going to be using water-based markers on it. And if I use water-based ink, then it will bleed. So I'm just stamping my image, and then I'm going to place it on the card. Now, I can use just the card. I'm not real fond of that one, but it's okay. I can still use it even though I didn't get all of it really well. If I have my clear stamps, there's another apparatus that you can use, and I'll show it to you so that if you don't get it well stamped, you can just do it again and it's in this exact same spot. So let me turn that sideways, and I'm just gonna put equal pressure, and I think I just rolled it. I did. That's okay too. So again, that's a really nice one. Even though the edges are a little fuzzy, it's still a nice print. Ta-da! That's good print. I wonder if I can get one more out of it. And what's really nice is if I don't like the way, oh, and that's still good. If I don't like the way it prints, I can use the back of the card, because I'm going to be gluing it down to something else. And that's why I do my stamping on a card or on something that is then going to be attached to my cards, because that way I don't have to worry about messing up a card. Ta-da. All right, let's set him to the side, and I'll clean him in a minute. Let's do a couple of angels. And I add my ink to the stamp, not my stamp to the ink. I know that sounds weird, but that way I can make sure I get all the way to the edge. And I got all the edges on that. Okay. See how beautiful she is? I want to add more ink because I don't want to lose any of my detail on her. Let's do one more of her. Now the next one, my next Santa, is much smaller. So I can get 2 of him, maybe more, on one sheet. Let's get him inked up. It's my first time using him. Had him a minute. I have not used him. Oh, he looks good. Let's see, give me a second. Not bad. Because he is a smaller stamp, I don't mind putting him directly on. Let's see if I get a third. Go. Do 3 more of him. We'll do 2 of our country angels. Wonder. Let's see if we can get 4. And now I'll have a whole lot of things that I can simply like color, or I can just sit and enjoy the view of the water and the mountains. We're going to Alaska. And color. And it is a good use of my time, because I don't know if y'all have noticed, I'm not a warm fuzzy. I don't go out and socialize a lot. I guess you wouldn't know that, but I'm not. I don't, for the most part, enjoy just killing time. It's too peoply out there, and that has really gotten worse since COVID. And so this way I can be out on the ship. I can be enjoying my day the way I want to enjoy my day. And I just moved her. Nope, she's okay. She's a little fuzzy. I'll put another one on that side. That way I still enjoy my day. I still enjoy my vacation. I still enjoy being on the ship and seeing the scenery. And I get to do something productive with my time. I'm not going to go and do the guess the weight or game shows with people I don't know. That just does not, especially in time of COVID, that does not sound like a good time to me. Nice little gift that you can give, a little tag you can make for a little gift for someone. And it'll be all colored and ready to go. And I don't have to worry about getting a card made real quick. I just add the pieces together and I'm ready to go. I've got a new grandbaby coming. I have a lot of friends who are becoming grandmothers, so I'll do my welcome baby. I'm a very excited grandmother. It's the only people I really enjoy, my own children and grandbabies. I have one other grandchild, and I just don't get to see him. One, we live across the country, and just a whole number of reasons that, you know, it's terrible when you don't get to see people. Put some thank you cards together with quail. Thank you cards. Just a little something that people know that you appreciate them. But this way I have a whole lot of things that even if I don't get it done on the trip, it goes in my envelope or in my folder, and at any point in the future when I have a little bit of time, then I feel like coloring, then I just sit down and do this. And it'll be, you know, gives me a little bit of something to do. It's all pre-made. I don't have to get everything out. You get it out one time and you're ready to go. And the last one is a birthday one again. Just a little bit different. Make a wish. But this way we have cards that we can just put together quickly without, you know, much work on our part. We just get a card base, slap it together, and we are ready to go. That one is awful. I'll make a couple more of these because that one's not going to cut it. I wiggled that bottom. I wiggled a little bit. And it's okay if you do on these because we're making them in advance. It's not like we're at our last minute and have to get this done. We've got a little bit of time to sit and enjoy. And I really enjoy coloring. So there we go. We have just made all of these card bases. All of these decorations for, not card bases, but these decorations for cards. That'll be ready when we need them. I mean, this is quite a bit that I'll have a lot of Christmas cards ready to go, and I won't have to stress at the last minute. And they can all be different. I can color them differently. I can do what I want to because I've got plenty of time. And there we go. There are things that I can take with me with my colored pencils and my markers, and I am ready to go no matter where we are. I can sit and color, and coloring is a very therapeutic thing, and more adults are doing it. And this way I've got all of this out one time. I'll put all of this back up, and now I am ready to go with a number of different cards. So we'll do this. We'll cut at one point in time. It is much more time friendly if you'll get pieces ready and then come back later and just build. So, you know, if you have a wild hair, you want to do your own cards this year, I highly recommend this. Start getting your things together. I can sit down and color trees. I can sit down and color Santa. I can sit down and add some color to my angels, both of them, and make beautiful cards, make thank you cards, make birthday cards. I can have all of this ready to then just assembly line put together cards for Christmas. And I don't have that stress last minute. So that is something for you to think about, for you to do at your own home, is just get your things together, get parts together, because then putting together pieces is going to be a lot easier on you. So if you liked this idea, please give me a thumbs up. If you have other ideas or other things that you want to see me put together, then leave a comment. And if you want to see punches done, or how I use my, not a Cricut, my die cuts, and to get all of that stuff together so that it's all ready to go, leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. And which of these is your favorite? Did you like my non-traditional Santa? Do you prefer our traditional angels? Are you more about tradition, or do you like the fun side where we did something that's not quite as expected? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time for another Christmas in July. Have an amazing day.